The Fiestas de Santa Fe have been celebrated every autumn for nearly 300 years, a lot of years, to commemorate the Spanish conquest of the city of Holy Faith back in 1692.
Yes, and joining us with all the details about the 2012 Fiestas are this year's La Reina, Jenae, Monique, Cisneros, y Roybal. Hello there.
Hi.
Also, we have Anthony Garcia Y Dominguez, who portrays Don Diego De Vargas. So nice to have you. And President of the Fiesta Council, Deborah Sparks.
Hello.
Hi, Deborah.
Hi, how are you?
Wonderful. You all look fabulous, by the way.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And I want to tell our viewers that the Santa Fe Fiesta honors the religious, cultural, and social traditions of Santa Fe. So, Deborah, first tell us about the history of the Fiestas.
In 1712, the City Council issued a proclamation, which instructed all future ancestors and descendants that we would honor the promise of Don Diego De Vargas of 1692 when he came from Spain at the orders of the king to resettle the colony of Santa Fe peacefully. And that's what we are about.
Well, what are you guys commemorating this year?
We are celebrating our 300th year, as you said. The 300th year actually commenced in 2011, so we're finalizing all of that. And we will be, the actual commencement of the Fiesta events will be on Sunday, September the 7th at 6 a.m. at the Bregon Mass at the Rosario Chapel.
It's an early morning, but certainly well worth it.
Beautiful. It's
right?
beautiful.
You got to pretty up early on. Now, Jenae and Lee, I want to ask you, what are your roles as Fiesta royalty?
Well, one of the main roles is that we are role models. We are out in the community representing our people, our city, our great state of New Mexico. And especially being a role model to the youth of the community. You know, setting positive aspects to what we're doing and shedding the light on this beautiful celebration of fiestas and cultural tradition, all the different things. So.
Well said.
Well, it was a very competitive audition process. Can you guys kind of take us through it?
Sure. Well, there's an application that we had to fill out. We had to get letters of recommendation, sponsorship. And once we submit it to the council, and once it's approved, we go through an audition process.
Wow.
And we deliver speeches in English and Spanish and answer historical questions.
Was it
about
nerve-wracking? Were you scared? Well, I bet all the little girls out there look at you and they think, I want to do what she does. Did you have that feeling when you were young?
I was. Going into tomorrow, we start visiting all of the public schools in Santa Fe, and I remember it as a child, and now being able to be in this role and to be a role model for that youth is amazing. It's one of the things that we've been looking forward to the most.
That's wonderful. How many members are actually in the court?
I have me, the Reina, and we have a Native American princesa and 2 Spanish princesas.
Nice.
And
then how about you?
De Vargas has, we're 17 men complete.
Wow.
So we have a whole 21 royalty.
Together.
A lot of royalty there. So what other activities will be scheduled then during the event?
As I said, we'll start this weekend with our arts and crafts, our fine arts and crafts market on the plaza.
Great.
And we're going to have booths, artisans from all over the country, food booths galore. And then on Sunday, September the 2nd, we will have our mariachi extravaganza at the Santa Fe Opera. We're very excited. We have 2 New Mexico legends, Al Hurricane and Roberto Griego.
All right.
So that promises to be an excellent show.
Oh, yeah.
That's gonna be
And then
amazing.
Friday, we will start our events with the opening of Fiestas at the Bregon Mass. And then at noon, we have our opening ceremonies on the plaza. And we have the entrada, the reenactment at 2 o'clock.
Action-packed.
It's all weekend. We have the parade, the pet parade, on Saturday, September the 8th at 9 o'clock, which is children and their animals. And
so they all get dressed. Does everybody get dressed up?
They get dressed up in costume, and the dogs get dressed up.
Oh, good.
It's going to be a busy time.
We have the Royal Ball. I'm sorry, the Grand Baile is Saturday evening at the Convention Center. And then Sunday, we have the solemn procession on the 9th of September. We have our solemn procession, which begins at 9:30, and we have a procession in the streets around the plaza.
Nice.
And we go to the cathedral where we have Mass. And the events, we have closing ceremonies about 5 o'clock. Sunday.
Don't forget the parade.
The big parade is on Sunday.
Now, do you need tickets to all these events?
No,
or?
the great thing is 90% of our events are free to the public on the plaza.
Great.
So you guys could come.
Yeah.
Yes.
You know,
Hey, I would love to be there. I mean,
It
that
is
sounds
amazing.
Like,
It's
it
an
sounds like
amazing
a
event.
history lesson while being entertained.
It
Well,
is.
and the thing is, it's the history of who we are, of where we're from. We're not teaching and spreading these lessons about history lessons that don't pertain. It's a lot of Santa Fe and what Santa Fe is.
It's personal,
Right,
and that makes it so much more special. Thank you all so much.
Great
Thank
tradition.
you.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, let's remind our viewers where they can get more information. I know they're all going to want to head on out just like we will.
So you can go to www.santafefiesta.org. It has our schedule, it has the calendar of events, everything.
And you can also like Santa Fe Fiesta on Facebook.
Good idea.
Absolutely.
300 years in the making and continuing to be a wonderful success. Thank you all so much.
Thank you.
very much.
Thank you for
I
having
want
us.
to get dressed like you, though. I want that look. I want the
We'll
look.
hook you up, girl.
Okay, hook us up, hook us up. And after the break, we are spicing things up with some finger-licking barbecue. Don't go away.